What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the New York Rangers. We're picking up where we left off here, just getting into the new year, 2019-2020 season. 13-10-1, not too bad. We're scoring a good amount, not keeping the puck out of the net extremely well, but it's not too bad how we're doing right now. So that's an upside. So what we were discussing, perhaps moving down Shesterkin back into his role, but I think since he's doing good here, I think I'm actually just going to keep him up and have him as the backup. He's playing maybe a bit more than you'd like, but I'm still okay with it. Markstrom not doing fantastic, but I mean, those are decent numbers for our defensive core, etc. I was also thinking about moving Pionk off the top unit, because I don't think at the rate he's going, he likely won't get stat growth, but I don't know how much, like, put his role is top 6, so moving him down. Even in the top 4, he's still playing above his role. I'm just going to leave him right where he is, see how he, yeah, I was considering moving him onto the second line, but yeah, for now, I just think we're going to keep rolling here, checking on growth, making sure all our prospects are getting to where they need to be, and other things like that. So let's get back to the simming here. We might make some trades in a little bit. We might actually make the playoffs just because our division looks pretty weak. I'd prefer not to, because the other 2 picks that we have are, not too good, and we still do need to draft pretty heavily here to acquire some more pieces. We need some more elites, but yeah. All right, so gonna move on here. Loss right there. Get a point out of it, but still an L. Looks like goaltending, well, goaltending did good in that game. This game, not so much. We've lost 2 in a row. That shutout twice in a row. Not too good, but we can check on Central Scouting Report now. See what's going on. You should be being scouted. Yeah, there's a scout there. They're slacking, apparently. All right, ooh. I'm going to pin that guy. Just because he might be something. Alright, anything else? Come on, scouts, give us something here. Ugh. Still slacking. Well, we've still got a lot of time left for these scouts to get going here, but hope to see some more confirmed elites and stuff coming up pretty soon. Alright, so back on the winning side of things. I don't know how, I'm still kind of, it's a big old question mark this year. We have our ups and downs, obviously, but we're scoring well enough, and honestly, for the most part, we seem to keep the puck out of the net pretty well. But, we'll see what happens. Another 6-0 shutout. So we're hanging in there above 500 still, which is pretty nuts. All right, we got shutout again right there. Then we come back with a win. So yeah, 19-16-2. Still might be good enough for a playoff spot. Hartford should be in there. In the playoff spot. They're doing well. 23-12-2. Pretty darn good. Yeah, we're still right in there, and we actually have a wild card slot here now. Oh wow. Yeah, you can see the differences in the divisions here. Oh man, we are the worst. Yep. Far and away the worst division here. So yeah, we might end up making the playoffs. And look at Hughes. Holy shit. Hughes is actually somehow leading in points now on the third line. With power play time. That must mean the first line has really dropped off in scoring then. Oh, we've just dropped off in scoring immensely. Wow. Yeah, we really dropped there. It's a bit unfortunate, especially as we're trying to get Fost some additional stat growth here. That's a pretty large drop-off now. Hughes is up to an 81. That's good for us. He is tied with Fost. But yeah, that's a large drop-off. Still is his third line, so I'll keep him there. Can't really, I don't know. I'm not really caring enough to change things. If Faust doesn't get stat growth, that's fine. He's still got the 84. As long as he can maintain that. If it looks like he might not, like it doesn't look like he's going to get at least a 60-point season, then I might just trade him and capitalize on his increase in value. Yeah, defense aren't scoring either. A lot of minuses there now. Shesterkin still doing solid. Markstrom about exactly where he was still, so guess we'll keep going here. If we fail to make the playoffs, I might send Shesterkin down to the AHL to get some playoff experience. Probably is a smart thing to do. All right. You know what? I didn't check progress reports. We should do that. Got to keep a close eye. And I actually want to see where Hughes is growing to. That'll be good to know. Hopefully he's just a really well-balanced player in the end. So there it is. Heedle's grown too. That's, well, maybe. I mean, he had stat minuses. No, it's just morale. Interesting. But Hughes, that's natural. So deking, hand-eye, passing, puck control all went up. None to his awareness, unfortunately. Some to his defensive stats. And a bit to his aggressiveness and stuff. Okay. Nothing major or anything like that, but we are getting some growth here. All right, Shesterkin is now growing. That's good for us. Okay, cool. So breakaway and 5 all went up. And that's it. Even though it says 4, that's only 2. Goalies are always weird sometimes in that growth. All right, how are we doing here? Ugh. Need more. Need way more. Yeah, just more from everyone. Like, not even... We're not just getting a whole lot of growth yet. I mean, I'm hoping that increases. It should increase as we keep going. But, yeah. Definitely would prefer a bit more there. Alright, so let's continue here. I didn't check team stats out, really. Just the goal scoring things. And, well, we saw the power play dropping down. Alright, well, here's another big month. A lot of games in here, a lot of back-to-backs, so Shesterkin should get plenty of opportunity to display his skill set. Either game he played right there, that's good. We won both of them. And we just won again, my goodness. This team just finds a way. Against all odds, man. Right now, 5 games above 500, not counting in the overtime losses. Which is very impressive. I mean, we just... keep finding, I don't know. Doesn't make sense that this team should be as good as they are, but I mean, when we're losing right now, we're getting points out of it. Like those last 2 losses, we got freaking points out of it. So we're actually keep improving here. All right, scouts, come on now. Get good. I am wondering why the heck these guys. Yeah, I can't say like I can't tell him to. Yeah, he is being freaking scouted, but this guy's just slow as fook. There's a green or high top 6 right there. Nothing else so far. There's a gem. So that could be good. I guess we'll pin him. Ugh, man. I mean, we're getting a bit... It's slow going right now. I'm hoping we'll start seeing a lot more. My good... What the heck? We just keep winning. What a fantastic month for the Rangers. Oh, they want Clay... Nah. You're basically saying Clayson's worth a 2nd. And we might improve on that 4th. Yeah, we will improve on that 4th. Arizona's terrible. Oh my goodness, what the heck? 27, 18, and 5. When's the last time we lost in regulation? Way back here on the 11th. After that, we either won or lost or got a point. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game point streak. Not bad. Not bad for a team that I didn't think was going to be this good. After trading Lundqvist, Jesper Foss is in the lead again. We're 3rd in the division, tied for 2nd. And the way things are going, it looks like we should be a playoff team. Very interesting. Well then, alright, so goals against is actually getting better, slowly. Power play keeps dropping off. I don't like that. Penalty kills vastly improved, but power play, that keeps dropping. We can't have that. We actually need our power play to be doing good here. 36 points in 50 games played. Yeah, Hughes is not the greatest of goal scoring there. Like maybe a 50-point season. That's kind of what it's looking like. Yeah, power play's really dropped off. I might stick him on the 1st unit or something then, because he's a shooter. We know that he can do both. So man, put him on that 1st unit maybe. Could work. You know what? I actually think it would work. Yeah. Oh man, Shesterkin, you are good. Sweet. Looking really good now. And now he is officially listed as a backup too, which is brilliant. Perfect. So obviously not going to send him down now. Let's see about that power play since Hell, it looks like we're going to be a playoff team, I guess. I guess I should try to improve upon our weak points, which is right now a power play. So, all right. What are you doing on the power play? 11.6 goals. Okay. Hoffman. What are you doing on the power play? 7.6 goals. .4 goals. Very similar. So probably Hoffman comes off. Unfortunately, I don't have another center here. None of them can really take face off, so that almost doesn't work. Shit. Only 8 points. Let's just switch Zibanejad and Hughes and see how that works. I don't know if it'll work too well, but just maybe spread out some of this. I don't know. This guy's got good enough stats. They're kind of almost on par with Zibanejad, so I guess we could try that. But I don't have really another center option because Howden's not on the power play. We got Nemesnikov here, who has got 7 points on the power play in the point, so I think that justifies him being there. Not a lot for Buchnevich. Okay. And we do remove kind of a shooter from this second unit. That is the downside. We do kind of remove a shooter from that unit. So I could move Hoffman down in place of someone else if we think Jack Hughes is going to shoot a crap ton. Maybe like Buchnevich or something. Nah, you know, I'll leave it for now, and then if I need to make that, I'll just make one change for now, see how that works. If it doesn't work, then we could always switch it back. But man, 50 games freaking played. Let's check this out again. Hughes, I think that's the same, 5. Okay, now this guy's growing a crap ton. Come on, elites. There we go. Okay, Nakis is growing more. This Hutinen guy a little bit, not a huge amount. Kravtsov is growing too, which is good. Not enough to change his overall yet, but little bits. Elias Anderson has not, and he is listed as a 4th liner. 21.77. Okay. Maybe I bring him up then. Because Hedel hasn't grown. Oh, now he, well. Oh, no, he is. Yeah, okay, now it does have a little bit of natural growth in there. It's not a huge amount, though. He's actually listed as 3rd line now. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see, because I can't just say let's try to make the playoffs. I do got to try to keep guys growing here. That's very important. Well, we can't really move Hedel onto that 3rd line here unless we send Hayes down. But if we're going to call Elias Anderson up, doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Vessie's pretty much done growing. Looks like Revo's fighting plenty for us, which is why we got him here. I do like Vessie. He's pretty much done growing. So theoretically he could be scratched here. And we could send down Trevor Lewis. He might get claimed. That's the only downside. With that contract, I'd say we have a pretty good chance of him not being claimed. Or we could just leave him up here, extra depth. But we kind of need to send someone down. So I'm going to bring up Elias Anderson, because I feel like we need to right now. Listed as 4th liner. He's not growing. So let's call him up. And send down Trevor Lewis. Oh. I'm sorting by the wrong thing there. He might get claimed here. If he does, he does, kinda, is what my... Like, I'm hoping that cap hit will be high enough that people won't claim him, but he might be claimed right here. No, he did not. Good. Okay, perfect. He didn't get claimed. I'm cool with that. Vessie, Hedel's got 75 face-offs. I think Elias Anderson is better. He might not be, but I'm checking. They're both the same. Okay. Well, let's put Elias Anderson in his role. Okay. That'll be our new 4th line. Revo will protect Hedel and Anderson. And that should help. Vesi's going to be our depth right now. Kind of insulting for Vesi, but got to keep the toughness in there. That's why I got him. Okay. All right, I think those will be some adjustments that we made. Oh, yeah, Hartford. There we go. And then we'll stuff in Trevor Lewis into there. There we go. Strom can take face-offs. Think that'll be good. Yep. All right, cool. All right. Solved that problem. I like how Neves is up to a 79. I think that's natural. Well, I don't know if it's natural. Very interesting, though. All right, back to the NHL here. This should be the month before the month of the deadline, I think. Yes, it is. All right, and it's on the 1st. So we'll sim up to about the 28th here of February. The leap year. Now let's see how New York does now. Borwianski on waivers. No. We have a depth guy. Don't need Borwianski. Loss right there. Another loss. Whoop. Again, we also had a really, really good month. And I'm more concerned about getting my players to grow. So if we end up losing a crap ton, dropping out of playoffs, I don't care. We want our guys to grow. We want that power play to do better too, but not looking promising thus far. Really not looking promising. We are on a fat losing streak now. All right, answered back with a shutout victory. McQuaid likes his ice time. Another loss. I don't really care. I wish we would score more when we lost, though. That's my only gripe right now. We've really dropped off offensively, which I was expecting. I wasn't expecting us to be really good offensively anyway, but the last couple months have been pretty poor. Kevin Hayes has been injured, sore foot. Okay. And that's what we'll have Vesi just jump in and play. So should help him out a bit. Did Elias Anderson already grow, or was he... Might be ice time. Just maybe. Alright, keep going. I don't think that power play change helped. It's not looking like it. We're scoring. Oh, they want to give us Scandella for a second. No. That's a lot of years left on that contract. No thanks. I'm good. More losses. We're getting points, but damn, we've got 2 wins in this entire month so far. Another loss, yeah. We might just be dropping out right here, which again, I don't really care. I just wish we were scoring more and letting in a crap ton. Kevin Hayes is healed, so we'll get him back in there for Vesi. I think Hayes has still got... No. It's Howden who's still got growth. That's it. I don't know if he'll grow too much more. Oof, only 30 points. Yikes. Oh, man. I'm just going to switch it back. Oh, Hughes is now second line. Okay. Well, let's make that change again. Damn. He doesn't have any power play time either, so if I put him down here... But... we need a center. How is his offense? You know, those are really good. Maybe I switch him out for someone else on the power play. Nemesnikov he's gotten like 1 point, which was a goal. 7 points total. We can go with like another forward instead of a defenseman. I'm just crazy enough to do that. You know what? Yeah, I'm just crazy enough to do that. Let's get Howden onto there. Cool. He'll have to play third line, but yeah. Hughes needs the ice time. -10, yikes. Alright, another loss. Alright, at the deadline, 29, 26, and 8, and scoring has dropped off hugely. Jasper Foss leading points again, 45. He's not even really on pace for 60 points. So he might lose some of that stat growth. Which is obviously not good. Oh, man. Our goals for has dropped down completely. Goals against is going back up again. Power play dropped even further. Penalty kills hanging in there. But, yeah. Now our offense is getting out of there, and we have dropped out of a playoff spot. Looks like the Atlantic. Yep, they have the, yeah, we're 1 point out of a wild card spot right now. Not good, but this is just what we all expect and what I expected for most of the time. It's finally catching up to us. Yeah. Point scoring just not good enough. Hughes needs a lot more help, sure, but he's now on the second line with, who is it, Toffoli and Buchnevich. Hopefully they all get better. Or do better. Can also do some switching around, like move Hoffman down. But Hughes is going to be with... might be too many goal scorers. But a lot of shots wouldn't be too bad. Bunch of points. Who knows? But Hoffman's kind of needed on that first line at the same time. Even though they're not doing good. If I moved up like Buchnevich, that first line would be a train wreck. And yeah. Fast. Do we trade him? Maybe! It's kind of looking like he might actually drop off. I mean, he's having a decent year. He might not drop off at all, but he also might, and then we lose some value there. Shesterkin's still good stats. I mean, his record is not good. In fact, he's below the point totals I want, but he's listed as a backup, and, you know, his personal stats are okay. I'm going to keep him exactly where he is. Poor Hughes, though. Not even looking like he'll get 50 points. Well, he could, but it's looking pretty grim, honestly. For Hughes there. Not the greatest rookie debuts here. And not growing as fast as I thought he would. Only at 82 now, but he is very young. Still, he'll probably have a big jump in the offseason as well, but damn. A lot to be desired here, still. And I wish we would have tanked just a bit harder then, you know, if we were fucking... So maybe trading Fost is the way to go here. Just really tank. Alright, well, at least we know Hughes is growing. So that's all going up. Damn it, get your awareness up, please. Don't not get awareness up. Shot getting a bit better. Defense is getting better. Face-offs got better. Good. Want his awareness to go up. Doesn't like to grow his awareness. Good skater still. Yeah, need that awareness to go up a bit more. But yeah, this is all statistical from Fast. And if he doesn't have a great season, which he's not looking like he will. 70 games played. Really? Huh. Alright. So Nakis is now 70 overall at age 20, so he's on pace for growth. This guy, a bit behind. Kravtsov, slow going, man. But he should get up there. Foot's growing pretty well, though. 66 at 19 now. Not horrible. But these are like our top guys. We just definitely want him to grow more. Chistov growing's pretty good. But yeah, we definitely want some more growth here. Keandre Miller, behind schedule. Yeah, just need a bit more. Really dropped off here. We're now really looking like a rebuilding team, but fortunately we had such a crazy start that it's like, it's not going to benefit us much. Like, we either just make up your fucking mind. Be bad or be good. Ugh. So yeah, let's check out the value of these picks here. Yeah, both Buffalo and Minnesota hanging in there. Unfortunate. This team's doing horribly. But there's zero chance we're able to get that pick. Hopeful, on the other hand. Oh, they already gave up their pick. Champion team. Now they want to give up that pick. But I don't even know what the hell we give up to try to grab that at this point. I mean, even if we chucked in these two picks, not even close. We'd have to throw in, well, maybe Fost. But yeah, see, that's still pretty low. Needed a bit more of it. And it's just, yeah, they'd be over cap. It's tough. Listed as a rebuilder. Yeah, like trying to pick swap. We made a couple gambles there on the Minnesota pick as well as the Buffalo pick, and they aren't quite panning out, which makes this much more difficult to be able to grab elites, especially seeing as how our scouts are a bit slow grabbing something. They can always throw this guy in there. But it's taking a bit of a gamble, especially if that potential franchise goalie is actually franchise. This guy's already 24, 78. Like, yeah, his value's dropping way off. Not looking good. So, draft-wise, we got 3 firsts. Our own is probably going to be the best. These 2 are going to be late. Yes, we could probably package some, but with it to a team that doesn't want to give up their pick, it's pretty tough. Like, why the heck would Arizona want to give up this pick? They wouldn't. Columbus is the one team that we might be able to make work. But even then, they don't want our picks. Even if we threw in all 3, it's still not quite... it's actually close. So we could do something like that. And we're not giving them players, so they shouldn't be really, really good after this. But trading away our own with the way we're trending kind of would suck. I kind of want to keep our own. In which case, we'd have to trade through like Chistov or something, or a bunch of other these guys. Some kind of prospect that we think we're not going to use, or we think's not going to pan out, which actually would bring me to... What about Shostorkin, who's still got a good amount of value? He'd have to jump up huge. I mean, we're going to have to rely on this guy to become a #1 goalie to get stat growth, probably. And that's a little questionable in my eyes to rely on that. Like, they don't need a goalie, and we'd have too few goalies. We'd have to take back a goalie just to grab this guy. They got Korpisalo, and they got Bobrovsky. And I don't even think we could take a goalie back, because I would leave them with too few goalies. So that's... Oh, and actually it is league approved. Well, so it could be league approved to do something like that. It does suck giving up on this guy, but that part of that would feel like, you know, we need to capitalize on the value now while it's still kind of decent. It's above a starting value. I don't foresee this guy being a true #1. So that's an option. We can hold on to our own pick, take back a goalie, bring back up Georgiev. Our AHL might suffer for it. But that's one option. Another option is to trade Fost, or we could trade him at the draft if we see something, or hold on to him. Either way. We have options with Fost. Another year on his contract as well, so if he doesn't drop off, then we still have that kind of top 6 value, that Toffoli-Hoffman value for him, which isn't too bad. But other than that, those are really our biggest bargaining chips here. Zibanejad is likely a trade for next year when he's on his last, on the last year of his deal, if we do want to trade him. But with Howden, Elias Anderson, Hedl, I'd say we could easily trade Zibanejad. And, you know, Hughes is the obvious #1 moving forward. Depends on how quick of a turnaround we want. I mean, Zibanejad could do great on the second line. So, all depends. It all depends on kind of what we want to do here. But yeah, when it comes down to it, we still need some more growth here. I don't think we got quite enough here in this year. Again, we actually don't have a lot of elites either, so I mean that's definitely going to be part of it when you don't have that many elites. You know, Nakis is, well, the only elites we have are low elites, which is why, you know, I'm counting on my scouts and some draft picks here to really, really improve our prospects pool, because we got to start getting on that quick. And, you know, maybe in that sense it is better to trade Zibanejad and just, you know, really start turning it over to our younger guys, and then figuring out who we like, who we don't, and then when new elites come in, we'll kind of already maybe have a bit of an established core. We won't be doing too good. Like I said, if we do trade Zibanejad, the rebuild will likely take much longer, but maybe that's what we need. Maybe we don't want to rush this here. So, yeah, the goalie situation's a big old question mark. Fost, now or later do we trade him? Tough call. It's a tough call either way. So let me know what you guys think then. I'm gonna need some help here at the deadline. What kind of moves should we make? Should we go for that Columbus pick since it is on the block? Or should we wait to see where they get the lottery result from and then maybe trade for it? Because they should still want to give it up as a champion team. We could trade for it at the draft or trade for it now. Either way, so I'm going to need you guys' help with that. All in all, though, it looks like we should keep dropping out of a playoff spot, especially if we make some trades here of roster players to pick up picks or swap around picks, etc. It's that's just kind of what it's looking like. So maybe we should commit to that a bit further here at the trade deadline. Try to hold on to our pick if we can, especially if we're going to go for that Columbus pick or something like that. They got 52 points. Like, look at that. They are way down there. 52 is good enough for third worst in the NHL. You got Islanders and you got Arizona below them. Yeah, they're third worst in the NHL. That might be a good pick to go for regardless. We're not going to give them any roster players if we make that trade, besides maybe Shishorkin if we're going to do that. Or Fost. Or we could go for the unsigned starter goaltender. But I sometimes like to train those guys up to be backups. But they can be a dime a dozen too, those starter value guys. So yeah, those are the questions that I definitely want answered here. So let me know what you guys think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
If watching my videos just isn't enough Cyn for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other Cynners out there. The links to both are in the description.